What is up, Cash Gang? So my name is GeniusX, and today we'll be bringing you a Sword and Shield top 16 game between Professor Chipboard and Escavalier. And with me today is my co-host BM. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up, guys? BM here.
So looking at this game, right? I think Chipboard's like number 6 on the rankings right now,
Yep.
while Escavalier is a bit below. So Chipboard definitely has more leniency to lose this game. But anyways, we see a lead between Needle Queen and Lantern. So Chipboard's most likely just he might be rocks here. He probably just either gonna rocks or just set up hazards.
Okay, he does go for
And
2 spikes.
no burn. Not black sludge, so probably life orb. And this river will be the Shuckaberry on the Lantern, but this shouldn't kill. Yeah. Now, if I'm Chipboard, I'll just go for Earth's Power again, probably.
He could be
So I don't think
aggressive and go
Escavalier.
to the Mega Aerodactyl, but I think that's a bit too risky. He doesn't have to risk that.
Maybe, yeah, because like I don't know. I don't think
Oh, he goes
it
for
goes for
slippery.
sludge. I don't think there's that. Yeah. It's not like Sludge Wave was doing much to Aerodactyl anyways, and like Earth's Power guaranteed you at least another sack once you kill off the Lantern. They're not Chipboard's down them on. He's probably gonna go to I don't know what he goes to do revenge, probably. Latias?
Potentially Latias, maybe even
He doesn't have a Mega on this team, doesn't he? At least from what he bought.
Let me just check. No,
Or that might be Mega Latias.
no, it's not Mega Latias. He had Mega Houndoom, he decided to bench that thing.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that makes sense, because you got the Tyrantrum, not the Tyranitar.
He tried Mega Aerodactyl checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. So I'm not sure what he actually goes here to revenge, because Latias is prone to getting, well, not trapped because of the Sword and Shield, but just getting countered by Tyranitar. But
Yeah, I probably expect the G-Darn.
no.
Yeah,
So he goes with
G-Darn. It's probably
We're just gonna U-turn here.
Yeah, U-turn.
I just gonna U-turn. Kind of forgot this thing got U-turn for a sec. You can tell I haven't been playing mods for like a few weeks now. But so yeah, Skyler should probably just stack the Lantern and get the free pivot into whatever Chipboard goes into. But Toxic Spike is definitely a bit annoying, even though it only impacts 2 mons. They're 2 pretty important mons on his side, I would say, because Latias, well, Tyranitar's his check to Latias, of course. So if he doesn't want that getting toxic, but most likely he's going to have to. He gets Heatran in on the Ferrothorn, so
yeah.
Actually, I didn't agree with Chipboard going into Ferrothorn right there, because he allows free rocks on this Escavalier side. But he actually misses a Magma Storm. This could have been Magma Power Herb Solar Beam, perhaps. Not sure, but that does suck a bit for Escavalier, because that was shit.
Oh, it's faster than the Heatran does go with flip turn. Tapu Bulu looks pretty good already, though, considering the fact that his Grass Resists are both weak to Stab Player Up and the Superpower, obviously. Heatran does just get up the rocks here, and that is Boots.
Oh, it's Grass CC Latias.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I think this still loses his Sword Stance Player Up through, because I don't think Sword Power is going to be enough, because I'm assuming this is Sword Power.
Yeah.
If it's CM, Grassy Seed. Escavalier is Banded or just SD Player Up, which he should be one of those 2, I would say, and potentially Yachi Berry. Like, I would expect like Yachi, Player Up, CC, Horn Leech, SD is what I would bring here most likely. I don't know what set Escavalier here is, but it should be able to beat this Latias 1v1, I think. Just based on
With Ice Beam.
it was Ice Beam also, so that might not be the case.
Player Up doesn't.
Player Up does 63. That looks like banded damage to me, honestly.
Leftovers.
Oh, never mind. That's leftovers. I completely underestimated Bulu.
He should at the very least still pick up the kill on the Bulu here. He could pivot out into Tyranitar.
I wouldn't do that. I think that's just unnecessary damage. I don't know. No. Because he revealed Ice Beam, so he's most likely Ice Beam and something to hit Heatran plus Tyranitar.
It's probably Surf Ice Beam, if I'd have to guess.
Or Aura Sphere, perhaps. I'm not sure, but Surf Ice Beam is probably more likely here. Actually, I don't know. Surf Ice Beam is well the Lantern as well, so
probably Aura Sphere then. Ice Beam does come off.
So he pivots to Heatran, right? Okay. Surf shouldn't kill here, so you can maybe get off a Toxic if he has it. I don't know if he will have Toxic though, because of the start of Fiending, but doesn't seem bad, but like Latias ignores the terrain, so you can still Toxic it. See how Escavalier handles this threat. If I'm Chipboard, if you have Surf, would you go for Roost or Surf here?
I think I go for Surf because that if it's Scarf G-Darm, then it can really start the pressure with Icicle Crash.
Sure.
He does go for the Roost instead.
He goes for the Roost and gets taunted. This isn't actually that good for Escavalier though, because like, what is this? If taunt's only response
As
to
it is
this.
Aura Sphere, yeah.
It is Aura Sphere, and yeah, Flash Cannon's not going to do it. But he gets a spell left drop, which is pretty big. So now that means after another Aura Sphere and another Flash Cannon, Dactyl should be able to revenge, even with the +1 defense.
Yeah.
At the same time, that's just you said, right? If you weaken the Heatran, the G-Darm is very likely to go in. So at the same time, right, it's like he still has Kartana, which is a pretty big threat. But although I'm pretty sure the Girder is probably tailored to beat the Kartana in some way. So we just get another Flash Cannon. It's probably just gonna pick up the kill here with Aura Sphere and go into Aerodactyl to revenge.
Oh, he goes hard.
He actually goes hard into Aerodactyl. Fixes Heatran. I mean, preserves the Heatran. It's fine as well. I mean, he wants the most sacks as he can for the G-Darm so that it can take multiple rocks damage. So yeah, something like Ice Fang or Crunch should pick up the kill here from 31. Or even Dual Wing Beat. I think Dual Wing Beat's probably more likely here.
Yeah. Probably do think that is that could potentially be Scarf Kartana to check the Scarf G-Darm as well.
Perhaps Scarf Cart seems a bit weird here, though. I don't know. I think Grassy Slide's more likely, honestly.
Yeah.
That's the Grassy Slide knockoff Sacred Sword, probably, or something. Because I don't think he wants to be walled by Latias if he's like bots. Yeah. Do you think board preserves this? No, right? No. Can't really do anything.
Okay,
Dual Wing Beat comes out, kills the Latias, probably goes G-Darm if it's Scarf or Feeny. Feeny's actually a pretty good option here, but he goes G-Darm.
Crash should pick up a kill here at least.
Yeah, so you sack Heatran here and you go into Kartana. At least that's what I would do.
Yeah, I agree with that play.
I don't think you have any other play right now, so.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think the position is pretty equal right now. I don't see either of them being like better in an advantage state because like he actually goes Tyranitar.
Tyranitar, that's interesting. Crash does too. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it makes sense because Tyranitar was probably only for the Latias and like against Girder and Tapu Fini, it's pretty useless, and Heatran can still pressure the Ferrothorn, which is probably his justification for this play.
Yeah.
But so he chooses to sack the Tyranitar over the 70% Heatran. He goes Heatran on the arm.
I'm not actually sure
if
this kills.
Kill? Does this not kill? I'll be very surprised if this doesn't kill from 17%.
Okay, it does just go.
Apparently it doesn't. It forces the Dorm out. And he gets to have to chunk on the Feeny. It's actually is looking like Scarfini to me, I think.
Scarfini.
I think this is very likely Scarfini from the way Chipboard's playing, and the fact that Flash Cannon does 35. From what I'm presuming is a max defensive Heatran, or else he wouldn't have switched it in on another Ramtown. So goes into Bulu here. Surf.
He does
Flip was the right play there. I mean, I don't know. Like, Dom's just taking more rocks if he goes into it now, so I don't know if I necessarily use that play. Yeah. I'm very surprised that Icicle Crash doesn't kill Heatran at 17, though.
Actually, let me count that real quick.
Like, assuming his Scarf, I think he's forced to go Jolly here if he's Scarf to outspeed max Aerodactyl, but even then, like at 17%.
Yeah, he has to be banned in North with Crash.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess that Tyranitar play makes sense then, because I just assumed Trent dies to Crash at 17, but apparently that's not the case. Wait, what do you even go to here? Like, you're forced to go Darm pretty much because nothing else really beats this.
You have to take rocks damage again.
Yeah. The bright side, you do get terrain recovery, so I mean you can still take a few more rounds, I'd say.
And that's not even the best play as well,
And
because this
Crash
could
definitely
be
picks up the
Glide
kill.
Bulu as well.
Oh right, slide
Yeah.
grassy slide.
I think
that's the thing.
Ferrothorn might have to be the play here.
Yeah, you're right.
Because he can't afford to risk the Glide.
Yeah, I've played only one game in the new meta of like grassy slide, Bulus and cards.
Yeah.
They're honestly still threatening the grassy. Like he goes Girder.
Okay.
Probably wants to preserve the Ferrothorn for the Kartana, most likely.
Yeah.
Like Scarf card can pretty much win if he gets damage off on Ferrothorn, so this makes sense as well. Most likely, yeah. And then Ice Punch. I don't know if Ice Punch kills actually.
I think it should. I mean, Girder is fairly strong, and I'm assuming this is Iron Fist and not Guts. Because he does obviously have a Feeny. Okay, he does go hard into Karna, the Poison Jab.
Perhaps, yeah. He goes Kartana.
This is still a pretty fine
Poison Jab,
he can just afford to go for the Drain Punch.
It's out there for him. Yeah, but what I'm more scared of is just if this Kartana is SD, doesn't they just win? Like SD Leaf, they Grassy Slide, Sacred Sword. So that doesn't seem like a likely set with Latias here, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if this thing is actually going to Fire Punch as well. That would be interesting to see.
I think that's Fire Punch? Okay, well.
I think it does.
I know that. I don't think Conk gets Fire Punch, does it? I might be just completely off. Drain Punch probably wouldn't do a lot. I'm guessing around like 45 would be my guess. So yeah, he is SD part.
He is Drain Punch.
Drain Punch. So it's Choppel, and there's around 27.
He has to sack off.
Leaf Blade will definitely kill here. And if this is...
Yeah, he has to sack off the Leaf, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise he's losing 2 Pokemon.
Yeah. Here, the thing is, right, if you sack off Feeny, there's like this. Drum gets Flare Blitz, so I guess it does Revenge. He is so he sack offs Feeny, get rid of the terrain.
Yeah.
It reveals to be knockoff, so
if this is timid,
Grass Slide Super Sword.
Yeah. I doubt it's timid, but yeah, it's just regular Kartana.
Yeah, no way.
No way it would be timid with that damage.
With Grassy Slide, I don't think there's no reason really to run Timid card now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he forces the switch into Darm, and I think this is a pretty big turn because the Cap has the threat of Heatran in the back, which he preserved before. So Chipboard cannot actually go for Flare Blitz that easily. But at the same time, Icicle Crash also doesn't kill Kartana here. So it's a pretty big player, I would say. So if I'm Escavalier, I think you just sack Lulu, don't you? You sack Lulu and you go back into Kartana.
Yeah,
does that work?
The play at this point.
I don't know that because you might want to preserve because you might want to have a better opportunity to set up because if he goes for a Blizz into Bulu, I guess you go Heatran and you just get up for free Magma then. Yeah, so I think sacking Bulu is probably the right play. Because if you go Heatran on the Icicle Crash and you get 2-hit KO'd, you're forced to sack Bulu. Yeah, so yes, he chooses to sack the Bulu.
Superpower.
And he goes for Superpower, so that means no Flare Blitz then.
Yeah. And this might actually live now.
I don't even know if this kills. Honestly, things looking pretty rough for Chipboard now.
Yeah.
I don't really see a way out of him, out for him in this one. Especially if Superpower doesn't kill here. Even if it does, right? He just goes back into Kartana and he sets up SD and he wins.
Yeah.
Because unless +2 Grassy Slide doesn't kill Girder from full, which it might not. I don't know what the calc is, but so.
Okay, he does just go to the Ferrothorn.
He goes for the SD. This is Choppel? No, it's Leftovers. Okay. So CC would definitely.
Oh no, it's not Leftovers. The HP was restored because of the terrain. I think this is Choppel.
Oh, it's terrain.
I think
it's probably Choppel then.
Yeah, because
first one should pick up a kill unless the Escavalier is going to go hard into Heatran. I think that's a fine play as well. I think that's a bad play.
Yeah, I think actually
Because
hard
you wanna
turn is
put
probably
it-
the best play here. Because I don't think Chipboard... I don't think he's willing to risk the fact that... Because this thing could have body press, and I doubt he's
I
going
feel
to
like
press that here. He has to go for the
right,
gyro.
yeah, body press is the thing. Because like if he sees into the Pharaoh, but the thing is, I think body press might actually be a play because if he CC, he gets -1 defense and chip from the barbs. So body press might actually kill after that. So yeah, Heatran might not be the best play. You can also go arrow. I mean, arrow's not a bad play either. I don't know. Honestly, this is too much thinking for me.
Okay, CC.
Chooses to go for the CC, gets rid of the Choppel. This is around 53. This is most likely gonna die to body press.
Yeah, okay.
And that goes into Kartana. Sacred Sword should pick up a kill here, but then he gets a free switching into Girder, which will most likely beat this without when terrain's not up. Then in that case, Darmanitan has a chance to win late game. This is not actually over for Chipboard yet, I would say. He still has a chance, I think.
Yeah, he just needs to get lucky with the flinches. Or crits. He does
Does he go for the the terrain runs out this turn, right? And
Yeah,
I'm assuming without terrain, there's no way this kills Girder.
Yeah, I think that
And
was...
like even Darm can just come in and actually no, Darm can't because he can't take another round of rocks if he does choose to. Yeah. But Girder might also have Mach Punch. If he's Mach Punch Girder, doesn't Girder just win by itself? Like
yeah.
it takes barbs.
Sacred Sword does come out.
Sacred Sword here takes out the Kartana. He gets Beast Boost, yeah, he just gets Beast Boost, so... I mean,
yeah, Girder is definitely the play, 100% here.
if Chipboard isn't Mach, doesn't he just lose here? Because if Escavalier goes for the... because if Escavalier let Girder took damage and revenge Kartana, then Aerodactyl came in, got a kill, and pretty much just won, right? Because Darm can't lock its out.
He has to go for the flinch, I'm pretty sure. Because this is 2 KOing, depending on rolls.
Yeah, so he definitely sacks Storm here, and it's just up to where, and Girder won't most likely not be the Aerodactyl 1v1. So this is a pretty interesting end game there, I think, because there's a lot of ways it could have won. Because if he was Mach Girder, then he probably would have gone to it for sure. But him not going it meant that he probably wasn't, and because that meant that if he let the Girder take a +3 Leaf Bait, even if it lived and it Drain Punched,
It does 17.
Aerodactyl would have come in revenge. So let's go crash to 17. So you can arguably perhaps say that perhaps Chipboard choked.
Yeah.
You know, I spoke crashing this Tran earlier or misplayed. But I don't know what the roll is, so it could have just been a high roll. If this is not Mach, Magma Storm damage plus dual wing beat will definitely be able to pick up the kill on this Girder. So I don't really see a way for Chipboard to win. Maybe if it's bulk up and Magma Storm misses.
Though, I guess he could taunt here, but I think getting Chipboard with Storm is probably safe.
Yeah, he could taunt, but does Aerodactyl at 55 beat Girder from full? You can't roost, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
can't roost on this.
yeah, I mean, yeah, dual wing beats would probably just be good, yeah. So yeah, this is probably over. I don't see really a way for Chipboard to win. Goes for the flash cannon, this 42.
And it is bulk up.
It's bulk up, but I think that is way too much for bulk up to actually matter. So.
Oh, he
does miss the Magma.
Okay.
Oh, he got burned.
Oh. I mean, I guess if this is Guts.
Yeah, there's no way it's Guts.
Yeah.
So it actually lived the dual wing beat, and
oh, it is
Guts.
Wow,
it is Guts.
Okay,
What?
wow.
Oh wow, okay.
Guts Girder with Tackle Feeny.
Professor Chipboard
Wow.
wins the game with a miss from Heatran.
Wow.
Although, I don't know, I think Escavalier could have gone for the flash cannon,
Yeah,
there,
he
right?
should have
And it
won-
just killed
he should
off the
have gone for the
Girder
flash
with something with Earthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was such a weird game. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, and that means now that
Yeah,
the
so
Escavalier cannot
I'll
be
get in
modified.
chat now.
Yeah, the Flash Cannon should have 100% been the play because he would have revealed Mach Punch earlier if he had it. So
This was, so Escavalier was scared of the Mach Punch, which is why he went for the Magma Storm. But I still think Flash Cannon was the play because if he was Mach Punch, he probably would have gone for it earlier.
yeah,
Against the Cartana, most likely. So I don't know, interesting game for sure. And now ProfChipboard's most likely locked in for
he's
a
definitely
top
wrong
16
at this
contender.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Escavalier's run's probably just going to end here, considering
Yeah, he won't
might
be
be the
able to
last one he is
qualify.
in.
No, he won't be able to qualify.
Yeah. So I think that's that. So hope you all enjoyed this commentary from us. There'll definitely be more games in the future as well. And if you like and enjoyed, please do subscribe. BM, do you have anything to add?
No, not really. I think that's it.
Alright then, hope you enjoyed.
All right. See you guys.